that there will be no 10% in my administration. There is 30% in the office of the governor administration when it comes to payment. You will not be paid, I am sure, in the name of Allah, the most creator, the most merciful, that if you have not paid 30% or 20%, you will not be paid. That is something I am half assured. And I'm wondering, what is the work of the Nurdin Haji? Does it mean that we don't have investigations officers in DCO and the CID in NSIS in Wajir? I am here to say that in the former government, the previous government of Mohammed Abdi, people were saying 10%. But this regime, this new regime, have twisted times 3 of that, which is 30%. And we know it as a public, as an individual, and even as a Wajirian. There is a certain people who are having some mechanism to collect that money. I personally, I can identify. But when the need arrives, what I'm saying that is that if you continue like that, we will identify and explain the way you are taking that 30%. One, there is a 3 or 4 people who are missionaries and a close relative of the Governor Ahmed Ali Muktar, who are operating under the ICE administration to make sure that 30% it is in place. We know it. We know even from the word go from the bank you collecting that money. I personally, I'm a very senior local in this country. I can even monitor more than even a drones. If we want to capture you, let me make you one thing clear to you people who are doing that kind of activity. We are monitoring you people. From the word go, we know there is a preliminary stages that you normally do when the money is dispatched. As now we speak, leave of the one which I've got. You are arranging. We know even the rooms you're using. We know even the vehicles you are taking. We know the banks and the account you are transacting that money. And even when we are doing that transaction, we have the information in a grassroots level. Watch your steps. Don't take advantage of this power of format. We are very much concentrated on the highest corruption that you are doing in this country. Leave of the former government, they were doing 10%. But now you have, I can even identify some of the companies that you have been told that you got, if you, would you have reached whereby the corruption have reached a stage where it's called now, what do you call it? You know, there's a sure bet corruption. You know, if you bring 30%, that one, your project is being paid. Watch. When I'm saying that, there is a 3, especially one person, of which I don't want to mention his name, and he knows himself, and the people of Wajir knows him. And he has a certain kind of identification, if you want to know him, whereby even it doesn't need even to be captured. You will just directly, if you just watch his face, he will identify the word. When you and your fellows, when it comes to the payment type, especially these pending bills, if we see you in the office doing that kind of wrong activity, you know, and supporting corruption, people of Wajir are very alert about you. They know what your tactics. You are in a pinhole camera. I'm telling you, please stop corruption in Wajir.
From bad to worse. And what I mean is, Mohammed was bad, but Ali Muktar is worse. Unfortunately, why? Because I saw yesterday, you know, this the last 2 there was provision of budget payment was done. The MCS were given, each one were paid two projects. So the local persons in the rural have nothing. So that already implies where is protecting himself not to be impeached, though the time is running out. By the way, even the MCS cannot impeach him now. One. That means everybody has a vote, and that he was protecting his people who voted him, because today the public cannot impeach the governor, but he can be impeached by the members of the county assembly. And he satisfied, he silenced them by giving them two projects they were paid on Friday last week. I met 2 days ago some people who were paid. I don't know how much they were paid, but I know I was not interested with how much they were paid. But they told me Muhammad Abdi was, you know, the issue of KRA, Kenya Revenue Authority, was 2 times, 10 from the county for the government, and 10 for Muhammad Abdi. But he told me that was better because this time there's 30%. So I'm asking. He promised, I can remember the day he was sworn, I was not there, but when I looked at the social media, he said there will be no 10% for collection of project for the people of Wajir. And by the way, I want to tell the people of Wajir, please, now you have learned. You have seen Ahmed Ali Muktar, you have seen Muhammad Abdi, you have seen the MPs, and today the focus is Tarbaj. And you have seen Ahmed Bashane Gal, you have seen Mahmoud Gabane, you have seen Isa Gorore, you have seen Shaqi Ahmed. Can you think twice? Impunity is there, division of family is there, situation is actually, dictatorship is there. So I'm asking, please, can you think twice? Because I'm a voter in Tarbaj, and I'm lobbying to make sure we have ladies to contest, or even a gentleman who can fight this menace called corruption, which is killing our country.